All right, well, hello, YouTube. Today started out great. It started out great. Chris Grissom, church brother, came over, helped us chill out the other plot there, and it's all ready for planting. It's all ready for the weather to warm up. And after we were done with that, we went and we figured out where the property boundaries were. So I was able to pick a nice spot back there in the swamp where I'm going to put in a fire pit area, and there's another spot where I'm going to put in a little camp just to be able to go out there and have a little place to camp and that kind of stuff. And then I figured, things are going really well. Things are going good. Let's do the fuel tank. So we've been undercoating the frame of the truck and basically just getting ready to put the whole thing back to put the bed back on and all of that. And it's been going well. We had quite a pain in the butt with the front driver's side brake rotor, the little screw that holds it to the hub broke off, and I had to drill that out and break that off and that kind of stuff. And but it was doable. It was fine. Had to use an angle grinder to cut it off and grind it flush with the hub so that you could get the rotors on there. And today we decided we were going to replace the rear strap on the fuel tank. And I'll go over there in a minute and point it out to you, but it was rotting through because I live in New England and you get salt water all over the roads when the DPW throws down salt to melt all the ice, and it gets stuck up in there, and they put some stupid coating on it that's like a plastic spray, like a rubberized spray. The thing I have actually bonds to the rust. They did some ridiculous coating. So don't ever, if they offer you, oh, you want the undercoat? No, you don't. You want to buy that stuff that I showed you and spray that on there. So anyway, this fuel tank strap, the old one was rotted out. Pulled it off, it was flaking and nasty. And at the front, well, let's go over there. Let's go for a walk and play the frustration game, shall we? So over here, you're going to see this when I turn it around. It's sunny as hell, huh? You can see that's never a good day when that has to come out. So in here, right in there, I hope you can see this, is a little hole. And what they do is they weld a nut into that hole, and then they put a bolt up through it. Now, they've already drilled the hole. They've already got a place for the bolt to go in. Why would you not just put a nut and a washer on top of it and bolt it to the frame? No. They have decided that the best way to affix this strap is to weld a nut in there. And you can probably see it. See that stupid little thing moving around? That's the old bolt. So what happens is, you get under there. Now, I oiled the hell out of this thing for 2 days. I beat on it with a hammer to break up all the rust inside it. I didn't just, okay, we're going to go out there and take it off and expect the best. I let this thing soak in PB Blaster for 2 days. I went out there every 8 hours. Before I went to bed, I went out there with a flashlight. And it moved. It was no problem. I didn't even need a breaker bar to get the thing to move. So I get under there. Guys coming by on bikes. cyclists, not motorcycles. But so I go under there, and I didn't even need a brake bar to get this thing to start spinning. It had been sitting for so long in the PB Blaster that it ate right through the rust. I said, "Oh, this is gonna be good. This is gonna be good." And I'm cranking on it, and it's moving. It's going down the way it should. It's really going well. And then all of a sudden, I hear a crack. And that's when the fun started. So that nut that was welded to the frame that the bolt was then up in, snapped off. So we decided, all right, we're just going to cut this with the angle grinder, cut it off, push it back up through the hole, and just, go get another bolt. Go get a bolt, put it in there with a nut, and bolt this foolish thing on there and have it be the end of it. All of the slag from the welding, all of the excess metal that you get when you weld is too big to fit up through that little hole. So now we've got this stud sticking there in the hole, and we can't get it to go down, we can't punch it out, and we can't punch it up. So now we are going to drill and tap a new hole next to that hole or close to that hole, put another bolt in there, and have it threaded into the hole that we drill. So this is a word of caution if you ever have to change the fuel tank strap on your GMC Sierra. It's a pain in the ass. It's a big pain in the ass. Unless you live in like California or the South or something where they never get snow and it's just, beautiful weather all the time. If there's any kind of salt and sand and nastiness on the roads for ice, you might just want to, buy a new truck. No, I'm kidding. But be prepared for it to be a rusted mess under there. So, this is a little quick update on how things are going here on the Rockland compound. And, I'm gonna get to it. I hope wherever you are, you're comfortable and that God is with you. Thank you.